Hi everyone and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. This reading is intended for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And if you're watching for an Aquarius, you may need to reverse the roles because this could feel like a message for you about your Aquarius. If you're in need of a personal reading, the link is in the description box down below, and I am running a sale for the month of December, so be sure to check that out if you need some clarity. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to read you again. If you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that you'll be able to find your way back to me. Now, I'm doing something a little bit different this month. If you've been with me for a long time, you may remember that I used to kind of just pull cards and see what came out. I'm feeling called to do that again this month. So I'm going to give the deck one more shuffle and then we'll get your message. But I feel like for you, Aquarius, you may not be very open to love because your deck isn't saying a whole lot this month. Every now and then that happens, right? Where we're just kind of shutting down a little bit in regards to our love life based on things we've been through or taking a break to kind of collect ourselves. So bottom of your deck is Justice in the reverse. I'm going to take a look at what I see for these. You got 5 cards. Emperor right in the middle of your spread. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but I feel like this is more your energy. You are taking control of your life. You know, it seems like there's been a situation that just was not moving forward the way that you wanted. And rather than continue to give to this connection, it feels like you're just trying to keep yourself occupied by doing other things. Overcompensating appearances, emptiness, and friends. I feel like in regards to the situation, it's like you've literally given up. And that's kind of what I was feeling as I was shuffling your deck, that it's like you're just doing what you can with what you have. But you're not fighting for this anymore. Your 4 of Wands came out in the reverse. So this is waiting. It's a period of waiting, but it's also feeling like maybe things in your life right now have been kind of disappointing. And so rather than continuing on, I feel like you're just kind of bowing out for a little bit. There's some disappointment here. Something happened. We have a 9 of Cups reversed. We have a Queen of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like there's someone in your life that has been disappointing you. You know, you could have tried to speak to an ex, because I do have the Friends card. This could be you trying to have some sort of friendship with someone from your past, but it's not going the way that you were hoping. And I feel like you're going to end up probably walking away from whatever this is emotionally, because there's just not a way at this time to make it work, is kind of what's coming through here. This is interesting though, because I don't feel as though you're not in communication with this person. I feel like you probably have access to whoever this is, but for whatever reason, it's like you're watching from a distance. I feel like you've been healing, and you may have even tried to return. That's what I was saying, maybe be friends, but there's not a lot happening is kind of what this looks like. You could be watching one another, because we do have appearances and overcompensating. World in the reverse. So a decision has been made, but something's not over, you know, and I feel like this is almost kind of a standoff in regards to you and this connection, because you've gone as far as you're willing to go. You're not willing to give anything else to this at this time, but this person is still coming up in your energy field, even though you're not paying attention to them. Now, I feel that the main reason you don't want to keep giving to this is because it seems as though it's something that starts very quickly and ends very quickly. And it's kind of putting you in a space of feeling like the only thing to do is to walk away from this connection at this time. I'm seeing, however, that it's not over for you in regards to this energy, because you're ending the month with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. But it's also being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So even though you're feeling as though there's a real disharmony in regards to the situation, it seems like things are not exactly what they appear. It seems as though you may have an opportunity to discuss something with someone, could be a fire sign. I think that this person may be acting as though they don't care, or they're being very aloof. And so that's why you're kind of pulling back. But it looks like this may actually surprise you, because things are not going to end the way that you think that they will, especially towards the end of the month. It seems as though there will be someone who is wanting to have some sort of communication with you to know where you stand. And this is actually somebody that's been watching you. So if you feel like you've been watching someone and it seems like they don't care, that's actually them trying to overcompensate because they're feeling very lonely. So if there is someone in your space that you're missing, they're actually missing you just as much as you're missing them. And I do see towards the end of the month, there will be some sort of communication, but it seems like you're both holding on to old wounds in regards to this connection, and that's making it really hard for you to be able to start over at this time. Now, I'm going to pull some cards to see where you will be at the beginning of the month versus the end of the month. So let's figure that out. This is a really tired energy. You know, I feel like it kind of sucks because it's coming through like, okay, I just have to see it for what it is. This isn't going anywhere, right? What can I do to make myself feel better? But then it's like, as soon as you give up and start contemplating your future or doing something else, it seems as though there's an opportunity for a decision, and that's actually coming through because of a Tower moment. So it could very well be that there's an epiphany that happens towards the end of the month, because like I was saying, there's something about this situation where it's not exactly what it appears to be. I think for just as much as you care and you're trying to act like you don't, that person is actually mirroring your behavior. Let's get some advice cards for you. What do we have? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So we have big Emperor energy, and that's you trying to really maintain control over your emotions in the situation, being very guarded against how you show your affection or how you act. And it may be time to step outside of that role and allow a little bit more playfulness into your situation in regards to your love life. Let go of control issues. So big Emperor energy, and the Emperor really is somebody who controls situations, right? And with that being right in the middle of your reading, I feel like that's where your focus is, right? And that's fine to want to be able to dictate what happens to you, especially if you feel like you've been kind of stuck in a rut. But I feel like these cards are asking you if what you're doing or the way you're behaving is authentic to how you really feel, right? Bottom of your deck, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And so it seems as though Spirit is urging you to be the first one to have this conversation, or maybe to let your guard down a little bit, because it seems as though you're not in a space where you're open to love at this time. But it also looks like deep down that is something that you want, right? Let me pull you some oracle cards, and then I'm going to take a look at your person's energy, because I want to know what this Tower is all about. I'm going to see what they're bringing to the table for the month and what they want. I'm going to see how they feel about you, what they're doing, what they will do. Everybody has gotten a soulmate relationship card, I swear, and I'm shuffling, so that's crazy. I think this has been a big year in regards to relationships, even if it hasn't felt like it. Maybe you don't feel like things have really gotten off the ground for you this year, but I feel like you've also learned a lot in regards to relationships. So, friendship, make a date for a play day with one or more friends. I feel like you're being very serious right now, and Spirit's asking you to kind of embrace some more lighthearted energy. Now, we got ready, set, go. It came out in the reverse, so I feel like this is still kind of a waiting period. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So I feel like the blockage is that you're not going after what you want, right? Because there's a real energy here of having given up on a situation. We have soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. And we have accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Now that really is that Tower energy, right? Because it's very unexpected. It's kind of like that act of God. And I feel like the difficulty here is that you wanted something, and when it didn't happen in the time frame that you had, you gave up on it to the point that even if suddenly it was here and you could have it, you may not go after it, right? I'm going to take a look at your person's energy and try to get you some more information about this, because I honestly feel like your person is probably missing you just as much as you're missing them. And maybe if you see that or hear that, that will give you whatever is necessary to kind of get you out of the rut that it seems like you're in right now, Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and take care of yourselves. I'll speak to all of you again soon. Bye. Now, I feel like your person struggles with communicating for whatever reason, because I am feeling tongue-tied, and I'm also feeling some anxiety coming from your person. This person actually, it's like they want to be here, but they may be telling you that they only want to be your friend. And that might be a bit of a disappointment to you. But I'm actually seeing the chance for that to become something else, okay? This person actually, it's not that they don't want to be with you, it's that they want to start slow. Because we do have the Knight of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of your deck. And we also have the High Priestess coming out. So it's showing me that this person doesn't know if you're going to be around, if you're going to stay around. And I feel like that's kind of why they may be pulling back.
And now it's time for our subscriber spotlight. Because you all show me so much love and support every month, I want to show you how much I appreciate it by taking the time to recognize you. If you're doing something cool that you want to tell me about, send me an email so I can feature you in my newsletter and my monthly videos. This month's subscriber spotlight is Valerie Miller, the owner of Soulite Gems. Valerie makes beautiful handmade custom bracelets. She crafts each bracelet using stones selected to give its wearers an extra boost in whichever area of life they choose. My bracelet has stones that aid in protection, insight, strength, and healing. To get your own bracelet, you can book your order with Valerie at Soulite Gems on Instagram.